everybody, welcome back to Keto Rewind. I am Jess, and today's video is I think a week 190 update of my keto journey, or my journey to rewind my health from a morbidly obese weight to a healthy weight using a healthy lifestyle, low carb, keto, exercise, the old fashioned way. So anyways, I will be announcing the recap from last week and also the October monthly challenge. So let's get this video started. Okay, so the past 2 weeks or so, I did not come last week. My daughter was sick from school on that Monday. Right when I was about to hit record, school called me and I had to come get her. So I took that day as a mommy day, snuggles, and all was well. At the same time, I'd kind of been getting a little burned out through negativity that's been thrown my way on this channel, and I will address that really quick. First things off, it is incredibly hard to share the truthful part of a weight loss story. I get why so many people will post like, here's my before, here's my after 100 pounds lost, woohoo, everything's perfect. I get it. Because it doesn't show the messy middle. It doesn't show what really happens. It just shows the perfect parts. The before and the after, not the middle. And one of the things that made me make this channel in the first place is I wanted to be that person that shared all of the story. Granted, I didn't think my messy middle would be a train wreck. I never wanted that for myself. But through figuring out how to be a better person, how to work on my mental health, how to get what I want out of this body, it took some time to hammer that out. And it also, consequently, a lot of weight came back on my body. But I chose to share that because it is actually what's happening. And it is not just showing the perfect parts. If I would have just left this channel once I got to 180 pounds and all you think was perfection and not that there was even a bigger problem I didn't know about, that I uncovered, I just wouldn't have, it's just not true. I want to share what actually is happening, and this whole channel is my story. My journey to rewind myself from a morbidly obese weight to a healthy weight. And I knew it comes with the territory that you get in the keyboard warriors that are just have nothing better to do than troll you. And then there's also the other side that's so rewarding, as the people that get what you're saying, that are struggling with those same twos, that don't feel alone, that maybe will try again because of my videos, because I tried again, because I shared, I just hit another wall and here I am coming back. So that's the point of my channel, and because I normally comments and stuff that are negative don't bother me, it's like whatever, just you do you, I'm not making my videos for them. I'm making my videos for the fans who support, cheer me on week after week, and do this with me. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But on last Monday, I was like, I'm just not doing it this week. I needed a break from sharing every little bit of this journey. That does not mean I had a bad week last week. I crushed it last week. I just crushed it in private. It was tempting to just be done with it. Like, I literally had a moment last week where I'm like, I feel so much better not sharing all this stuff. Walk away, don't even make another damn video. But then I was like, I am finally at that point where I'm making progress again. I am losing weight again. I'm feeling like I'm so much stronger, and I need to share this part. This part is huge. So at the end of the day, that won. And here I am this week, and we're continuing on because it feels so good to have figured out a lot of the stuff that was holding me back. And it was never going to be things that just you snap your fingers like, oh, okay. It took a lot of grit to keep trying and keep running into walls and to not lose focus in what I wanted. So let's recap the past week. Or I guess 2 weeks. At the beginning of August, when I originally came back and decided, this is how I'm gonna eat, here's how I'm gonna work out, here's how I'm gonna make all of my food with a busy schedule. And mind you, I don't blame my kids for having a chaotic life. I love and crave for all of my kids' activities. I love that we are so busy, we don't have time for anything else. You know, I love that I can be a part and coach and stuff like that for my girls. Because these times are the good times. I basically was more making videos on how to make the routine so that everything is still possible, because like it would be easy to go pick up takeout or eat out and stuff with my schedule, but I found a way to make it work. And you're either gonna have the excuse or you're gonna find a way, and I chose to find a way. So in no way, shape, or form do I blame my kids for having a chaotic life. I love that. But I was more focused on showing you it is possible. You just gotta find a way and gotta be creative. So, that first 3 weeks of workout, specifically the leg workouts that I was doing, oh my God. I feel like I was in pain with sore muscles for like the entire month of August. September came around and I was starting to finally get the form of the proper form of the exercises I'm trying to do. You know, I was gaining that muscle so that I could get into those positions, because again, you want proper form over adding all this weight in your workouts, right? Because you can injure yourself, you can pull muscles, you can do all kinds of things that are not good. So it's always best to get that form perfectly nailed down before you take the next steps and add more weight and more challenge, right? So this past week was like the first week over the past, 7 or so weeks or so I've been doing this, that I worked out, did the leg workouts, and wasn't in so much pain after the workouts. But then I was noticing as I'm doing my exercises, my pace is better. I'm not so wobbly. You know, I've made so much muscle, and that's because I showed up every day. I show up Monday through Friday. I am doing strength training, weightlifting, you know, low impact exercises. And it's paying off. And it was like, oh man, it feels so good at this point. So I'm at that point where last week, when I finally could get into the form that I'm looking for, the correct form of the exercises, I filmed a lot of the videos that I'm going to be posting in January on my other YouTube channel. And that's because I want to show people that even though I'm big, doesn't mean I can't make muscle and get proper form and technique, and show how I've gone from an overactive fork to a fit person, you know. And that's because I fixed the overactive fork with the proper mental checks, emotional checks, and then the physical checks by moving my body. And then you switched also to fit, because I was morbidly obese and now I'm a fit person. So I want to show that properly, and that's why I did take some of that week I had off from Keto Rewind, and I worked a little bit on some future videos. But point being, this girl, even though she's big, she's getting the muscles back. You know, I'm getting my mobility back, and it feels good, and I can see parts of my body, you know, changing again and getting tighter and flattening and not being so jiggly. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't want to be the Incredible Hulk. I want to have a nice, lean and fit and strong body. That's what I'm looking for at the end of the day. So with all that being said, let's talk about the October monthly challenge. I mean, I have not even gotten used to writing 2022 and we're approaching 2023. So first things first, October is one of those months where if you're going to take like a little slump at the end of the year with November, December, like not making those months again about weight loss, like some people take breaks on those. You know, I personally don't. I like to keep the momentum going. I don't feel like you have to wait till January 1st to change your life, but that's just how I approach. Doesn't mean it's the right approach. So I thought, why not make a ketosis focus or keto challenge for the month of October. Now for me personally, low carb and keto is not a huge change. One, you're trying to stay under 20 net carbs. The other one, you don't have a limit on carbs, you're just eating all the vegetables. So like, in other words, I was eating Brussels sprouts, onions, peppers, sweet potatoes, like all the vegetables. So this time around, I'm still going to be eating vegetables. I will pick the green ones again. And I know before anybody comes at me with this, for one, it's a monthly challenge, so I'm only going to do keto for a month. If I choose to stay keto after the month, whatever. But I'm just saying, in my mind, to make me not feel restricted, you know, all of those things that I worked really hard to overcome, my mind says this is just a challenge for 31 days. I can do that, you know, and it'll be fun. Also, the second thing is, I like to switch things up. I have always done that with my weight loss challenges or in my weight loss journey, because when you have to lose 130 pounds, you gotta keep it interesting. I mean, you'll lose focus. There's a lot of weight to lose. So I do like to switch things up. It's not a big difference. I'm already kind of eating keto. I'm just not tracking those carbs to stay under a number. So it's gonna be kind of fun. And also at the last time, I am in a better place mentally this time around than when I decided to become a keto lifestyle connoisseur. Because I have put in a lot of work this year on the mental and physical, emotional sides of the journey. So that's why I was like, why not? Let's do a keto challenge. When it comes to going keto, my rules for what I've been doing over the past like 7-8 weeks here will apply. That means no processed foods, no sugar, no wheat, basically meat, or I should say protein, vegetables, and fats. That's it. And when you avoid all the processed stuff, I don't know if I want to call that clean keto or just it should just be keto, but point being, I'm going on a more clean approach. That means no bars, no shakes, no anything packaged. Like all of that is still out. I found that was not in my best interest also in my previous obstacles. So I'm basically going to keep doing what I'm doing, or I have been doing, but instead of having all the vegetables, I'm gonna pick the green ones and just up my fat a little bit. So, and I'm gonna do that for the next month, and I'm gonna have fun doing it. And I've always enjoyed keto. It's not like I don't like keto. So this is going to be a fun turn of events. So, and you know, also I will notice eating a little bit higher carbs. I noticed that some of my skin, I know it's cold today, so I have a long sleeve shirt on, but I've noticed some of my skin breaks out in like my neck, my shoulders and arms, and I don't know if that was more towards maybe a new soap or shampoo that I'm using, or if it's hormonal, but I typically don't have breakouts, and I've had quite a bit. So you could also explain it as it has been like 105 degrees for the past like forever over summer. It's like the never-ending summer, and maybe because I'm working out so much and I normally don't do in the past, maybe that's why I was breaking out in all the areas where the sweat's just dripping. So I'm not sure, but if it is diet related, I'm gonna find out. And that'll maybe change the little thing. I'll change a few things up when it comes to, you know, like next month. But I've had great skin for a long time, especially since going keto. So to see some breakouts was like, what is that from? So like I said, it could be easily explained by a shampoo, conditioner, sweat, or hormones. But if it happens to be diet related, maybe it'll clear up or it won't. And if it'll continue on, it's not diet related. So, and with that being said, another perk to switching back to keto is I enjoy eating keto and I like how I feel on keto. I just don't like staying keto long term. Like that is the way I eat the rest of my life, because then that puts me in that pigeonhole of feeling too restricted. So basically what I'm trying to say is a temporary or short-term approach to keto, I'm here for it. And I will be always using keto to make me feel good. I just don't want to make that the lifestyle when low carb seems to give me back that peace and calm that I was looking for in my life. So anyways, that is it for me today. I am excited to take on keto. I'm gonna use my, what do you call that thing? I'm going to be using my Keto Mojo. I'm going to be using electrolytes to get back into ketosis. I'm going to be showing what I'm eating in a day, that kind of thing. So lots of videos will be coming up this month. And hey, let's see what happens. So, you know, it's never over until you actually give up. and I am still here for it, and now more than ever, I can't wait to share this story. So I'll see you at the next one. I am Jess. You're watching Keto Rewind. Bye-bye.